back. Kind of took a break. I went to a wedding party yesterday, so and stuff. Just gonna turn on the lights. Alright. Yeah, so where we left off, we just defeated Titania. Or the Primal Titania, or whatever. It wasn't a Primal? No? Okay, yeah. The Trial. And Philly and I actually have apartments here. Okay, right into a cutscene. Yeah, did some fates, did some roulettes. Now I'm level 75, over from 73. So, yeah. We should be going to like a new zone, I think, or soon. Oh, I forgot to turn on the music. Shit.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
It's too silent. Oh, there he is.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
This is so bad with that music. Oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Actually, yeah. Let me just skip this cutscene and go back to the inn and turn the music on, watch it, and then come back. That's bad. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, I think I should be able to watch the cutscene. Oh, do I have to complete the quest? Shit. I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Alright, well let me just complete it then, and we'll just come back and watch it. Yeah, I fucked up. I'm sorry. It was pretty bad. We're just gonna go and rewatch them. Skip the cutscenes in this quest and come back. Okay. Yep. Alright, alright. I don't know why it's so hot in here. It's pretty annoying. Okay. Sandwich basket. Sandwiches. That's pretty cool. Let's get this. I got an achievement. Alright, so let's rewatch those cutscenes right there.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes.
Okay.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
It's less goofy with the menacing music.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity, I am Emmett Sell, Asil.
Gaius spoke of you. A native of the Source.
Ooh.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
But that's the well, yeah, no, actually no.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthry's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
What's with this guy's pretty good.
But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Oh no, is it?
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthry and kill you all.
What?
But that's no different from what Lahabret did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach.
A different approach.
Cooperation.
What?
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
That's crazy.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground?
Common ground.
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Whoa!
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Damn, how did he know?
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions.
Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Okay, bye. I'm just confused. Like, my character, I think, just doesn't know. Okay, we talked, then we went, yeah, send me to the end here. Man, without music, this game would be just so goofy. It would be pretty bad. Whoa, sandwiches. Sandwiches. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
It's just sandwiches, dude. It's not.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Maybe he wasn't born. I don't know.
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them.
Yeah, kind of.
Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly.
I kind of figured that one out. You shouldn't
That's
trust.
what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
It shouldn't. You shouldn't trust people that leave the scene through dark portals. You know. You're putting off my dinner.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big.
Wow, are you gonna call him out like
He
that?
couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
Oh, I'm trying to smile. That doesn't look good.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Blah, blah, blah. I really love this fat Moogle mount. Oh, I ate all the sandwiches. Not, I don't know about all the, like... Oh, we can see the sky, that's crazy. But, I don't know what to think about all the, like, story chapters being bookended by you going to the end and going to sleep, right? Like, I don't know. You wouldn't need to have the encounters with the Warrior of Darkness, right, Ardbert, to just be in the end. But I guess they want to have it always in the same place, right, or something. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Can you go through here? Can you walk on this ledge? Oh, you can. Kind of. Alright. I haven't seen any, like, jump puzzles or something in this place. Maybe there is, but I haven't, like, looked too hard.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Everyone's just doesn't want him to be around.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
Your exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
It's like, I mean, he's not...
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
Wow. He's not trying to sound helpful, right?
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you.
Oh no.
Decisions best made with
Stop
the
it.
benefit of knowledge to
Stop
which
with the
only
Dutch
those
angle.
are privy.
It's getting too cinematic.
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Okay, so now we got like 3 people just following us around, watching what we're doing. Solus, the Exarch, Artbert. It's like, come on, guys.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most likely. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
Oh, he's digging up the Yomi layers.
It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin-Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that this guy also hasn't said anything until he
In
left.
striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Armarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
Okay.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika.
Yes. Yes.
There you will find Justo. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Yes.
Is Yustola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I need to remember that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
Oof. Oof.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you too?
It would be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demanded my attention.
Alright. Oh. An invitation to smash?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Laran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
Alright.
Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance? Of course. Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you.
Yahoo! Raktika. Raktika. Where did I lose my stack? Why do I keep losing my stacks? First time with Butter entering through the proverbial front door. Okay. Not even sure where to start. Any warden mode? make a request of you. There's a church at Fort Job. You should go there for seeking out your Stola. Such a relic might be a suitable gift for your reunion. Most considerate proposal. Alright. Okay, I'm guessing these guys say the same thing. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I want to see you. I want to meet your Stolen. I want to meet her. Reunite with her, you know. Alright. Fort Job is just outside of here. So I can just teleport outside and go there. So. Ooh, I can smell someone. I can smell someone made some popcorn. So yeah, okay. I'm pretty excited to go to Raktica, Greatwood, because every other zone has been pretty desert-like, almost. Like Kalusia is like a beach-ish. It's like Limsa Lominsa, right? But without any greenery or anything. Time is of the essence. Oh, I could have just flew, that's right. Ryunji appears lost in thought. Not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to his art and ingenuity. Joe and now everyone, all put an end to the religion as a whole. Whence came the name of the Sin Eater. The vow of these worshippers of Shadow did then migrate to the Raktica Greatwood. Tale for another time. I can make neither head or tail of anything in this place. I think the remnants of a church would be more conspicuous. Damn, I never would have thought this was like, there was an underground here. Okay. Alright, another cutscene. This indeed the church we seek. Surprisingly intact. Reasons for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. So rose reverence for the dark. But to worshippers of the dark, the Knights blessed, who subsequently migrated to Raktica, was beneath the shaded boughs of the Raktica Greatwood. But they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. That's why he sent us here, I now see. she so yearneth to comprehend. Okay. We better hurry up and find it. Okay, okay. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. Search your surroundings for the tablet. Oh, I'm just gonna use my superhuman eyes. Supervision activate. That's Minfilia. Oh, I can just talk with them from here. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hey guys, I found it. It's right there. Within the Althar, thou sayest. I used my super elvish eyes, but I'm not an elf though. How are you able to see it in the dark? Tis indeed the tablet we seek. In the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capitals once stood in the midst of what is now Raktika. Displaying the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. For a journey into the woods. Alright. Into the dark. Deem light to be abhorrent. Thus they do take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. So it is that Y'shtola hath thickened the name of Master Matoya. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. It will be good to see Y'shtola again. Right this way. Nice. Okay.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. So he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
So I don't get those narrations.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Oh, there he is.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
Yeah. Okay.
A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Hey.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows?
Yes.
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
Oh?
No. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch. That's why. Alright. He's gonna stay with us, he's not gonna disappear. It's crazy. Friendly Benter. Why choose this form here in the first? What a curious question. For a year or a millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. Though as a friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forgo such alterations. Jumping from vessel to vessel. Displaying our Asian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. We would not suffer the overabundance of light in its woods. And so long as the Light Warden remaineth. If not is done, it is a matter of time before the blessed succumb. A great many of thee are priests in so doing. For mercy, Y'shtola had provided that which they sorely needed. To Fort gone. Alright. I'll use the bike to go faster. Vroom vroom. We are Venom, ha ha. Wow, everything's destroyed. Let's go do that fate up there. Shadowbringers. Bred by the children of everlasting dark for the venom of the scared keeper. Okay, using the flamethrower on the spiders. Oh, there's an ether current over there. Let's go get it. How do I get it? How do I get it? Over there. Oh, okay. There's just a ramp there. There's no one here. Alright. My arm is like fucked up from lugging everything around for the wedding. It's pretty bad.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Whoa.
Now, surround them!
These teenagers, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Shut up.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives.
What?
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade.
Okay, bye.
Good luck.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Enough. Runard, report.
Oh, there she is.
Master Matoya. We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
Just passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
Damn.
Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not.
Right?
There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
Puissant.
It cannot be.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
What? I didn't expect her to be so imposing. You have been busy. Hear the tale of your travels in more suitable surroundings. A settlement to the northeast will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Well, I won't have time to finish this one. This place looks pretty big too. Let's go get that ether current. Oh, wait, no, let's continue the main story. The darker. Much like the Twelves would, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. Okay, oh, it's underground. Kind of. To think those are only the roots. make their home here certainly required no small amount of ingenuity.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
True. Whoa.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
She says they're simple people, but her dress is like so regal looking. It looks like way too complicated.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Raktika.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka.
Ronka, huh?
A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings and suffer no trespasser to escape.
Oh, Vieira's, huh?
Every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Ooh, that's true.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Damn. He's like, alright, I'm not gonna be bullied by anyone. I'm just gonna leave.
He understands that I'm not the same, that I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life.
Your life.
But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Do-dee-doo-doo. Wisdom of Ronka. I'm not indifferent to Tancred's troubles. I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. Can't imagine how Alize and Alfino have changed since arriving here in the first. No doubt he thinks I've changed for the worst. Turning to the matter at hand, really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. Perhaps you should take a look around. Welcome, friend. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. What is your name? Or where do you hail? As long as you need, let me show you around. Of course. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? We may have all perished in the great fire. We were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. We were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community. That is not to say there were not those hesitant to bring us an outsider such authority. I feel whole again. We're grateful for all she does in service to the dark. Okay. It is not too involved. Should you see any of our people in this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Raktica. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. I need you to kneel for a moment. Jesus. Your skin begins to tingle. What the fuck? I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Faint, dark energy. A prickling sensation. I too felt something strange. Unless you are sin eaters. I just. Acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbow. Let's teach you a customary greeting. Alin Tuta. One of the several ways one might say good evening. Handshake or gesture we should know too. Merely speak the words, Alin. I will wait your return here. Enter Alin Tuta to greet the villagers. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are quiet, taciturn people. Okay. Esgair. Away with you. Be wary of these woods. Okay, so we went and said hi to everyone. Already I'm starting to feel at home. You are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It's been too long since we've had visitors. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. We must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. Would you be willing to lend a hand? I'd rather not. Yeah, I could do it. The task I have in mind is simple enough. Take a jug of water, water the crops in the square. May I help too? One of you can do the filling, and the other the watering. Speak with Erzabel. Erzabel, she will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. I will see to your room and a warm meal. Right then, I'll fill you water. Okay. Oh, 45 seconds. Okay, I need another one. $30 seconds. Well met, travelers. Are you in need of something? Whew. You watered the crops? I have been rather distracted of late. Claudia's duty, but she is no longer with us. You are most kind. We could plant something if you like. I don't know how you manage. Surely life would be easier almost anywhere else. The easiest path is not always the right one. Do you know our history, how our fate came to be? Lost their homes in the wake of the flood. Eventually grew into a community. So you've read your history. One that is lived. The first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. None could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. Where there is light, there must be darkness. Believe that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. Kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We may lead lives of simplicity. So many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. Many consider our way of life foolish. It must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. Times such as these, where everything can be taken away in an instant, it's all too easy to lose sight, for we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to these material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts. This we do for them, our children and generations yet unborn, to keep their legacy alive. Oh boy. Oh, I got a side quest. What do we do for family? Unlock an ether card. Let's skip it for now. Hadouken. Okay. Rumor has this more work. Oh. Done tending the crops already? Very good. Should not be long before your room is ready. Runar. Whoa, what's going on? Sin Eaters. Fear they may have the touch. They've yet to wander any closer. With 4 of the guard, no one is to set foot outside the village. Todia's Heartstone. Ah, fuck. Stone? Slain by sin eaters. Failed to notice her necklace was gone. Her heartstone. But now... Okay. I'm just gonna stand there and not say, hey, I'm gonna go get it. Oh my god. The light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Are you truly the Minfilia? I would dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that you're people that I need and I can help. You must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. Don't worry, I'll come with you. With you on my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go quickly. Alright, finally something to do. It's not chores. Well, this area is pretty nice. I'm excited to see it without the constant light. Should be around somewhere around here. I don't see anything. There. I was hoping there would be only one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Let's go to it then. What? Shouldn't we make a plan first? There are only two. I'll draw one of them away. You can deal with the other. I could have just dealt with both. It's not. feel ya. I fear I was a bit careless. We have to find that heartstone. Was of jade. Got beat up. Is this it? Not the trace. Over here. Tancred always said you were a woman of many talents. I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm gonna take a quick break before handing this one in. Or after, I guess. Rest my arm. It's killing me. It's getting pretty bad. Thank goodness you are safe. You can proceed with your service as planned. Guide our spirits into the sunless sea in the hereafter. Our souls are ensured peace in the dark. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break.